Hey there everybody, how we all doing? Today I have an update for you based on that balance update video I did about a week ago, where we just discussed all of these server updates that had happened in Titanfall 2, how they buffed and nerfed all the guns, and where I think things lie after that balance change. Now, in that video we talked about the double take and how I was finding some inconsistent damage numbers in relation to this weapon. Sometimes it was dealing lethal damage and sometimes it wasn't when I thought it should have been, and there was just something not quite right going on, but at the time, I just didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. I didn't really quite figure out what it was causing those problems. And basically, this answer that I had of just skipping out on it entirely was not good enough for Ziad, who, by the way, is the guy that helped me test all this stuff originally. Ziad thought that if he spent a little bit more time with it, he could figure out what's going on with the double take, why the damage numbers are inconsistent, and lo and behold, he and some friends took some time with it and figured it out. So I'm not going to spoil it for him. I'm going to let him have the limelight here, and he's going to discuss with you guys what he found, how he tested the double take, what the damage numbers actually end up being, and then I'll catch you guys after the break just to summarize for you all. So sit back and enjoy.
Thank you, Frothy. So, I found out that the reason the double take's damage was inconsistent was because it fires 3 shots, not 2. The way that I found this out was that I tried to get single projectile damage, but ended up with inconsistent results every time I tried it. Sometimes it would do 60, other times it would do 30, and obviously if I hit all 3 shots, it would end up doing 90, like a direct shot. And basically, I got curious, so I decided to test hitting just one projectile at a time at a static target at the exact same range each time. Trying to get the outermost shot, moving it slightly more to try and get that higher bit of damage, to try and see if it does fire a third projectile in the middle, and then hitting him directly. And my results were, it's not 45 times 2 damage, which equates to 90 damage on a direct hit. It's 30 times 3. Which allows you to have 3 different damage values, 30, 60, 90. The same applies to amped. Amped damage is 35 damage per projectile, coming out to a lethal 105 when all 3 shots hit the body. So, back to you, Frothy.
So there you have it, everyone. The double take is not a double take at all. It is a triple take. It fires 3 projectiles per trigger pull. So all those damage numbers that I had put into that that video for the double take are all wrong. They're all multiplied by 2. They should be by 3 instead. Now, for those that are very confused as to why Respawn didn't just call the gun the triple take and give it 3 barrels in the model, my assumption would be that during development they wanted it to be a double-barreled sniper rifle, and they modeled it, they animated it, they did everything with it, and then somewhere down the line they just thought that, the double take just feels really inconsistent at long ranges. The way that the left and right projectiles divert from each other over distance would make it pretty much impossible to get one-shot kills on people, even with amped weapons, and that probably felt really bad to some of the developers. So my guess is that what they did is later on during development they decided to add a third projectile directly to the center of those 2 left and right-sided ones that has no movement left to right. It only experiences bullet drop just like the other 2 bullets do, and just have the gun work that way, and they'll split the damage 3 ways instead of 2 ways, so that way you can get more consistent kills with imperfect aim at a whole host of different ranges. So that's my theory. I have no idea or insight as to whether or not that's actually correct or not. Maybe they intended all along for this thing to shoot 3 bullets, but they only wanted to call it a double take just to not make it too out there of a gun with 3 barrels, because 3 barrels just seems like kind of nutty, and 2 barrels is something that people would actually find a little bit more cool. Maybe it's just a style thing? I have no idea. I can't really speculate too much more than that. But anyways, guys, not to keep rambling for 10 minutes, hope you enjoy the double take. Now that you understand a little bit better how it works, I know I will certainly be trying it a lot more, because I feel like just knowing that it shoots 3 bullets instead of 2, and that's why it feels so consistent at times, it makes me a little bit more inclined to actually want to use that gun. So hopefully this does the same thing for you guys. And anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.